So we're back, and the wicket of Josh De Silva took us to that water break. Riju Raman Raja, the man striking for the Bangladeshis. In the first game, and he came back well in the second game, and he batted beautifully.
Ada, big fan of cricket.
Excellent delivery there. Maybe Bishop should have been on his front foot, staying back. And
Teddy Bishop has a real opportunity here. He has a chance to take advantage of this opportunity he's been given. Hasn't had too much cricket, just 3 first-class games, I believe, Visham. Only 66 runs so far, but I think certainly the selectors seen the potential there in young Teddy Bishop, and he will certainly need to reward the faith that they've put in him.
And many would remember that century he had against Zimbabwe on the 19 earlier in the year in the ICC on the 19 World Cup. Chanderpaul driving this time. He's continuing to look beautifully. But yeah, certainly 112 not out at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex. He had a good on the 19 World Cup. And yes, of course, 3 first-class matches against Barbados. At Diego Martin, he would have had a 44, his highest first-class score. Early days in his career.
Yeah, must have a little bit of nerves. We saw that in the last over. Now to face the tricky Saif Hassan, the very intelligent Saif Hassan.
Chance for run out, but Bishop was back home in time. I'm not sure where he was going there.
No, maybe just trying to get off the mark. Not the way you do it.
Yeah, was it straight to the fielder? Chanderpaul, he wasn't moving at the non-striker's end.
No, and he's had a word with the youngster.
Solid in defense.
Watchful, Teddy Bishop. And on the other end, we have Tej. Tej Narain, the Rock. Chanderpaul. Steady as a rock.
This time he's going to be off the mark. One taking the inside edge. Teddy Bishop. So I think that's a relief for him, getting off the mark.
I think certainly these 8 tours very much developmental games, and there's a lot for the young players to learn. There's a lot for Chanderpaul, who, although himself a young player, much more seasoned.
Chanderpaul hanging back on the back foot, looking to punch that one. A bit unhappy there. He didn't play it as he would have liked. Finding the fielder.
Yeah, just trying to force that delivery a bit.
Just holding back on that delivery, realizing that Hassan slowed that one up in the air. And at the end of 16, it is 69 for 1.
Yeah, really good over. Once more from Saif Hassan. He's 5 overs in now, and he's just conceded. That would be 17 runs.
Yes, Saif Hassan hasn't bowled badly at all. And I think it's safe to call him a part-timer for the Bangladesh
19 runs.
A team.
So just 5 overs for 19 runs. And those
Bishop, with all the ease in the world, just plays it out for 1.
languid-looking batsman, young Teddy Bishop.
Teddy Bishop, a tall batsman.
Seems pretty laid back, his body action, but I'm sure his mind is racing.
I think he's hungry to score some. Neither does he kiss the pitch when he scores a century.
He's his own man, The Rock. A nice flow of the bat, that last shot. Just gets him a single, but nice shot. Good looking stroke. Raja, he would have made the breakthrough. He'll be looking for more, especially with the new batsman on strike. He's bowled a really tight, consistent line, Raja. He's done a good job for his skipper since he's been in.
Maybe a bit too close there to Bishop for him to play that shot.
Yeah, that shot certainly wasn't on. He should have been on his front foot at least. Awareness of where his off stump is, I think that's going to be important for Teddy Bishop a little bit. And I think with the line that Raja is bowling, just outside that off stump.
This time, driving sweetly, time to perfection from Teddy Bishop, and that's 4.
It was as if he heard you, Visham, and he said, here you go, I'm going to pitch this one up. And very much a gimme for Teddy Bishop. Full credit to the young batsman for maximizing that shot, getting a boundary. But I don't think Raja will be disappointed with that shot. He wants the batsman playing at those balls outside the line of the off stump.
Early on in his innings, I think Mithun could, instill a slip. I think it's early days in the innings of Teddy Bishop. He's just come in, and this time he's pulling forcefully, and that's going to be 4 more. Not afraid to take on the short pitch bowling.
And he did that a bit better. Maybe as he crosses his partner, he'll say, that's how you do it, teacher. But Teddy Bishop has that stance with bat raised behind him, picking up the length of that ball really quickly and getting in a good, no fielder on the boundary in that area.
Yeah, going with the wind as well, Teddy Bishop. So he's shown his prowess at playing the full pitch delivery, a drive through the offside for 4, and now the short pitch delivery. He's pulled Raja away for 4. So the bowler's under some pressure here early on. So I'm looking to cut. And that just shows that the pressure has been eased on Teddy Bishop very early as the over comes to an end. 79 for 1. No. Yes. But yes, I don't think that much pressure has been put on the new batsman very well.
Well, we were just saying that Raja was really bowling a good, consistent line. He did get put away for 2 boundaries, but again, I don't think he will mind that too much, particularly with that last shot that Teddy Bishop played. It was there for the cut shot, but again, there is risk with that delivery. So even though he was put away for those 2 boundaries, I don't think Mithun, his skipper, or Raja will be too put off by that. If he gets put away for a few more, maybe then.
Yeah. Chanderpaul looking to get his half century. That's the first step for him. This time he's edging. A good delivery from Hassan. A bit slow through the air.
And Chanderpaul more forceful with his defensive shots now, and now that he's been in for a while. That could be a bit risky also.
Was that edged? I'm not too sure if that was edged there from Chanderpaul, but some big turn there on offer for Saif Hassan. Very close.
That's a movement very wide of the off stump. And I said, Chanderpaul looking to play every delivery now, even those that are wide. He's going to need to know what his role is. He needs to bat through the innings.
And he's known for batting for long periods of time. Chanderpaul saw him earlier in the year scoring a century at the Queen's Park Oval for the Guyana Jaguars, and that century came off some 400 plus deliveries.
You can see the intent. The intent is there to probably try to score off every delivery. Tajan, all right. See how that works out for him.
He's quietly hanging back on that back foot.
Good tight bowling from Saif Hassan, and well supported by his field. He's bowling to his field. Chanderpaul maybe getting a bit frustrated. On the verge, one ball away from another maiden over.
Well, and speaking about that, heading towards being a maiden over, Chanderpaul just nudges it down to Laurent, a single, 43 to him. It's 80 for 1 after 18 overs. Of course, Mithun marshalling his troops at the moment. Looking at the bowling thus far for the Bangladeshis, 1 wicket, of course, as it's 80 for 1. 1 for 29 to Reju Rahman Raja, picking up the wicket of Joshua Da Silva, the first man to fall for the West Indies A team. And speaking about bowling, it looks to be a change in the bowling from the media centre end now. More spin on offer from the Bangladeshis. And it's looking as though it's going to be Rakibul Hassan.
Yep, it is Hassan.
19 years of age.
And appropriately wearing the number 19 on his shirt. Chanderpaul with that mace in his hand, and the mace is a weapon of war, Visham.
He's certainly fighting a good battle at the moment, Chanderpaul.
So Rakibul Hassan, left arm over the wicket, getting some bounce and a little bit of turn, it looked like, Visham. Something for the batsman to think about.
He turns the ball a lot, and I think Chanderpaul now realizing that just needs to be a bit careful. This one is into the air. He could be out here, Chanderpaul, and he is. A simple catch. The fielder didn't have to move at all, and it looks as Sabir Rahman who completes that catch, and Rakibul Hassan striking in his very second delivery of this innings.
Yeah. I really, I'm not sure what Chanderpaul had in mind there. I mean, going across his stumps a long way, and if he was going after that delivery, you'd think he'd go after it with a bit more power than that. In the end, it was catching practice for the fielder in that widest fine leg area. But success immediately for the left-arm spinner, this young left-arm spinner. Good chase.